Well, hello, it's Audrey from Odds and Ends, and welcome back. If you're new here, I am doing hashtag ABCJLC 2026, hosted by Jody Lewis Creations. She's on Facebook and YouTube, and her Facebook group picks possible prompts that she could use for the letter L, and she puts them in a computer generated wheel with spin, picks 3 mandatory prompts, 1 bonus prompt, and it's every 2 weeks. And June 4th, I believe it was June 4th, these were the prompts that were picked: lace, ladder, leaf or leaves, and ladybug. And because I have an abundance of postcards, I do mine on a postcard base. You can do index cards, Rolodex cards, a scrap of paper, journal spread, whatever you want to do, a tag, it doesn't matter. And then you go share them with the world, or you can share it on Facebook, you can share it on your YouTube, you can share it on Instagram, or you can just keep it to yourself. It's just something fun and something to inspire yourself and others. So I'll show you my 3 top choices of postcards. One is this little rickety cabin on the edge of a waterfall, and this cabin is so freaking cool. And I thought about it, but you can barely tell those are leaves, and yes, they're trees with leaves on them, but I'm just like, I'll save it for another challenge sometime. My next one was going to be the adobe huts, because they always have the ladders. And I seriously thought about it. But while I was looking through magazines, because I wanted to try to find some fall dead leaves, and I was just going to scatter them along here, I didn't want to do stickers because they would have been huge and out of scale for this photo. I just wanted to go look through my National Geographics or Better Homes and Gardens or whatever and find fallen leaves to scatter on the ground here, to collage over this. But I didn't find them before I found something else that inspired me more. Before I show you the postcard, let me show you what inspired me. I'm gonna have to. This is a Better Homes and Gardens, and see this ladder against the wall, and we have the trailing pothos leaves, which is kind of funny because that pot is definitely not a pothos, and that's a Ming fern, and I've never seen them planted together, but I guess you could. But this ladder inspired me, so I found the page that this photo is inside the magazine, and I did end up fussy cutting it out. I'll show you that in a second, but let me show you what postcard. I decided that a ladder going up this postcard would be very cool. So let me zoom, and yes, the ring light is going to make a glare on this, but I think it will be okay. Oh, one of my oh, I found it. Okay, let's put this together. I have fussy cutted the ladder out. You did not need to watch me do that. It didn't take much time, but it's still boring. And if I would have messed it up, I don't want to have to start over and waste your time. Now, of course, I tore this, which is no big deal, but let's see how easy this is to lay down on here. Yep, not gonna be easy, but that's okay. Art's never easy, is it? I wanted to see the tree. So I wanted it to look like the ladder was leaning up against the tree. And yes, I could have cut all these plants out so you saw more of the tree, but that's okay. I like it the way it is. And then I'm like, okay, what kind of lace do I want to find? I ended up seeing that I had this clear sticker and it's got lace doilies and it's a postage stamp. Well, it's to resemble a postage stamp. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing this on postcard, so it kind of makes sense. I was gonna put it right there, but you know what? I think I'm gonna cut it in half and put half at the bottom and half at top, because it will balance this out. And I don't think it will be that noticeable that it's been cut. Of course. It is very warm here in Las Vegas. It's going to be probably 110 again today. Supplies are getting a little gooey. My son was supposed to come visit, but gas prices are too high right now, and he can't afford it. And my budget is, normally I would say, okay, I'll pay for your gas. Honestly, if I pay for his gas, I won't have gas until, I won't have money for gas. And then I have these little ladybugs. They're raised on foam dots. I'm gonna put 3 because everybody likes odd numbers. It's funny because I prefer even numbers. But in this case, since we have 2 lace doilies, 4 ladder steps, we're going to do 3. Let's see. I do want these balanced. So let's see. I'll have this one going up. And where do I want the third one? There we go. And I think my sentiment is coming from this book. It's the quote sticker book. I believe I got it off of Temu for beyond cheap, although there's a lot of repeats in here, and I'm sure I could find better quotes elsewhere, but for these I think they're good. Okay. So I'm going to put inspire and be inspired. And because I don't like how white they are, I wanted it on white. I looked at the other letters. I had one that said inspired, but it was, it was white and gold and would look good on here, but I like the inspired and be inspired better. Okay. And for now, I am quite happy with this. Pretty simple. And to remind you, our words are lace. I have the lace doilies. We have a ladder, leaf or leaves, and obviously I have a forest of leaves, but I added the pothos leaves and ladybugs. We got 3 ladybugs. I added sentiments because you can't finish these without sentiments. And thanks for watching, everyone. It is ABCJLC 2026, letters L, and find more inspiration over at Jody Lewis Creations. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.